Hi there, welcome to this video. This is Tina from tinahills.com and welcome to this reading. It is a special twin flame soulmate love reading for the upcoming week. So say from the 17th to about the 25th. Let's see what we can expect in terms of the messages that are coming to us from our twin flame, what we are experiencing and our journey ahead for this week. So today I'm changing up the cards a bit because I usually always do the Gilded Tarot and the Osho Zen Tarot. So today I am changing it up and I will be using a combination, 3 cards per sign, but a combination from the Druid deck, we know that, and the Dorian Virtue Love Oracle, and of course the Earth Oracle that I just started using last time because I love this the symbols in it, and the Spirit Message deck. Okay, so let's begin with today is the full moon in Sagittarius. So lots and lots of love and blessings to you this Sagittarius full moon. And what can I say? Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. It's an intense time for you. Chiron in your sign, and Chiron is semi-sextile Uranus in Taurus. And this is kind of in a very interesting energy signature. Jupiter versus Neptune is also something we are experiencing. The exact date was 16th and today is the 17th, and we have the full moon in Sag. This, read my blog by the way on it. It's been very appreciated, and I've had a huge hike up in stats, so check that out. It's Tina Hills. Go to my website www.tinahills.com and you'll get everything. So Aries, what can you expect in the relationship department, right? What is coming through to you? Let us connect with the cards because, you know, the cards are alive because everything is alive. Consciousness is alive. Whether we can perceive its a level of awareness or not, that's completely dependent upon our own perceptions. So cards are alive, the messages are alive. So tune in to the energy of love, to the vibration and frequency of love, and let us connect. Okay, Aries, King of Wands, very, very precious because you are King of Wands. Or a King of Wands is coming into your life in the twin flame journey. And if you are already with this King of Wands, I think a lot of structure and a lot of help and a lot of creativity is coming through. You're finally able to accept what this relationship is doing to you and the beauty of it. Aries, some of you meeting your soulmate twin flame this week. King of Wands, Sag, full moon in Sag today. So could be you meet someone tonight, and it's very creative. Kings are powerful, so this is power. This is you know, swords are all about wands are all about our power, creative potential. Okay, so this is very amazing for you. Now let's see what I get for you from the Earth Oracle. Okay, and so very nice. Interestingly, for some of you, your twin flame journey is going to open up. King of Wands could even be this spiritual guide that comes ahead and gives to you some wisdom that you need to integrate what's happening in your soulmate twin flame journey. Okay, and if this is someone you are going to meet and start something with, then expect to do things together that you haven't done with anybody, as in explore your mind, explore your consciousness, and really step out of the confines of what you think should be a relationship, Aries. Okay, and heart-to-heart conversations will open up that avenue for you. That was nice. Now Taurus. What can you expect this upcoming week of June? Seven of Cups. Too many choices. I can say that immediately. Too many choices and you spoil one of the best things that could have happened to you or will happen to you, and you still won't see it. Okay, but I'll still pick another card because I want to know what's happening. Prince of Wands. This is about, of course, could be conflict with someone who's fire, because, Taurus, you can be very stubborn, and if you're dealing with this person who's very possessive, especially in your twin flame soulmate space, it could be that he's even suspecting some of you having too many options, or he's having too many options, and everything is getting foiled. Now wands are about coming together. Okay, wands are about creativity, fertility. So this was a bit iffy, if you ask me, that we had the Prince of Wands in reverse, and I think that this could even mean that you're having breakthroughs, temper tantrums, or someone around you is breaking down into violent fits, breaking you down, okay, Taurus. And it could also be that you're neglecting, having all these options. You probably have feelings for someone, but you're neglecting it because you're like, no, I don't want to go there, because that could be uncharted territory and you're not ready for that, Taurus. But the twin flame journey this week opens you up, because this week we have today, in fact, the Sag full moon conjunct the galactic center, which is sort of this, look at that, earth magic. So ground yourself, maybe go out for a trek or a hike with this person, or if this person, if you don't know who this person is, then just go ground yourself and maybe hug a tree. Earth magic is about your guides looking out for you. So your guides are trying to bring your twin flame closer to you. They're giving you a message like, yes, we are there. We can see what's happening. Look, calling in your soulmate. Taurus. That was good. That was nice. Now, Gemini. Sun, Moon, Ascendant. What do we have for you? Gemini. Okay, Four of Cups in reverse means you're really regretful about something, Gemini, and you feel like you've lost a lot, but there's something there that you refuse to see. And with this, if this loss has been very acute in your consciousness, maybe lost a relationship, maybe you lost your twin flame connection, and you were sure this was it, but somehow it fell apart. All right, let's see what else I have for you. But this time is coming to an end, I think, Gemini, for you. Take things forward, because Mercury is about to go retrograde, you know that soon. So we're going to have a new dawn, a new beginning, Gemini. Today is a full moon in your opposite sign. 15 days ago, you had the new moon in your sign. So this is definitely about new beginnings, something new that's coming. And after maybe a relationship disintegrating, your soulmate or your twin flame, whatever you were ready to attract walks into your life, and you're like, okay, I didn't even think that was possible, but it's going to be so magical. Sort of a retreat, because I see it's a lot of problems here. So an internal retreat may be good. A retreat with, if you go to a retreat, you can meet someone, Gemini. Yoga retreat or any of that, right? Okay, now Cancerians. Mars is in your sign. The North Node is in your sign. There's just so much magic happening with Cancer, right? Mercury is conjunct Mars and opposing all the heavyweights in Capricorn. rebirth in your twin flame department, in your soulmate relationship. This is the judgment card actually, and it's supposed to be Archangel Gabriel who blows the trumpet. But the pagan druid deck has adapted it differently. There's innocence. Maybe you're going to interact with someone who you can be open with, be vulnerable, be yourself. Okay, and that is important to you, very, very important to you. Rebirth, and the judgment card is all about something that has been set in motion, and if your karma has been correct, you will get your reward. Okay, you can't avoid it. Now let's see what in terms of Oracle Cancer, what do I have for you with this rebirth in your twin flame thing? Okay, summer solstice. So interesting. We are going to have the Cancerian solstice, which is of course different in different hemispheres. But for us in India, it's about the bringing in of the monsoon, the water, the fertility. So this is so beautiful. It also says a radiance. So whatever's happening is full of that summer solstice magic. Okay. So yeah, makes me think of that song, Strawberries, Cherries, and the Angels Kiss in Spring. It's spring, not summer, but you get the gist. Okay, it's equally playful. It's beautiful, and this rebirth tells me it's innocence. That the hare or the rabbit is also a symbol of innocence, and then we have the rabbit in Alice in Wonderland, leading Alice to being a sort of a guide, if I may say that. We know that, being sort of a guide to Alice, who is us and the hero's journey. We draw on the archetype of the hero's journey here. Beautiful. Now let's see what the oracle says to you, Cancerians. Heart-to-heart conversations can really facilitate this rebirth and bring in this radiant energy of the summer solstice. That's going to be so beautiful. Leo. So we have the summer solstice and summer and sun, and I thought of Leo. Leo, you are next, of course, after Cancer. So what can we expect for you in the Twin Flame Soulmate department this coming week? So it's a lot. Okay, wow, look at that. This is the card of Taurus, the High Priest. So this is the Hierophant card. Okay, the Hierophant is about doctrine, structure, spirituality, mysticism. So Leo, you're definitely going to be vibing with someone new. For some of you, of course, and this High Priest energy is going to come, who's very knowledgeable, maybe about the occult, or maybe about the psychic world, or may just know things that you want to know. Taurus also represents finances, money. But there's a spiritual undertone to this, okay? Because this is represented by the Pontiff in the Rider in Waite card. So the Pontiff is all about, the Pontiff is a messenger from the divine realm to our realm. So the High Priest, for some of you, is a new person, Taurus. Even if not Taurus, very Taurian, knows things, slow, steady, but very spiritual. Will tell you things, will invite you to a new horizon. And this can be a very special soul connection. Leo, I see this is super good for you this week. Soul connection with someone who really spiritually resonates with you. The High Priest. It's beautiful. So certain things are hidden. This is iceberg submarine, things that are hidden in our unconscious. So certain unconscious fears could surface when you meet this person or when you interact with this energy. And if some of you, this is really deepening a bond, a twin flame soulmate bond. Okay, whenever this pops up for relationship, it's a whole new level of understanding. It can also be love making, very sensual, but things that are submerged are going to swim up to the surface. But the high priest has the ability, because he's the pontiff, okay, has the ability to transmute all of this, and whatever's submerged, he can deal with this. So this is beautiful for you, Leo. And from the Doreen Virgin, I haven't used the Spirit Oracle because I feel like the reading. Okay, so let go of control issues, Leo. This is definitely something with your energy you want to control. You know, you've heard of the lion's share. So it's not always about controlling. When this person walks into your life, everything will probably be out of control. And all the things that are hidden will come to surface. And this is really, it can seem hard at first. Any spiritual connection, it's not easy to truly grasp its depth. But you will get there, Leo. And this is so beautiful for you. Now, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. What can we expect for this upcoming week? Today is the strawberry full moon in Sagittarius, and a new beginning. I mean, a new relationship, Virgo, or pregnancy for some of you. In terms of the people who've identified your twin flame, if he or she was not responding, they will now start responding. They will now acknowledge your existence. They will now finally see what a blessing you are, Virgo. Okay, this is the goddess, this is the womb energy, and Virgo, you are truly Virgo, the virgins. They're not about unsullied women. They're about sexually autonomous women who understand the power, the chi, the ki, the sexual force. So this is like you really getting the goddess's blessing, Virgo. Very beautiful and very sacred. So keep an eye out, because it can appear out of nowhere and it can feel so emotionally fulfilling, Virgo, that you can be the warrior, the not warrior, warrior, or you can be a bit too harsh, critical. But I think with this energy, everything else fades away. Everything. Now, so there's a lot of purification that is happening within you to accept and understand this twin flame connection. It's sometimes it torments you, sometimes it inspires you, sometimes it pushes you to maybe explore other realities in your mind. And with this, there is a lot of rain, water, rain. Do you see the inherent message is the same? Purification, to accept the blessing that is coming to you, Virgo. And it's truly a powerful blessing. It's not something small, even if you don't realize it right now. It could be opening up your channels so that your twin flame will arrive. Maybe in the next Sag lunation, the Sag new moon after 6 months. It can happen like that, okay? Stay optimistic about your love life. After this and this, I don't think I need to tell you to be optimistic, okay? Just know what is coming to you and embrace it when it comes. Don't ignore it or walk by it or be afraid of it. Embrace, let go, immerse yourself, Virgo. And this twin flame journey cannot be done with doubts, cannot be this quest cannot be undertaken with pure analytical skills. It's about going deep within, knowing what feels right, knowing what feels wrong. Okay, now yeah, Libra. I'm not gonna forget. 2-3 times I've forgotten, and I don't intend to forget any of the signs again. So Libra, My beautiful Libra. Let's see what I have for you. Princess of Swords. Definitely want to write to someone. You definitely want to speak to someone. You definitely know who this is. And this is air. Swords are air. So this could be you wanting to connect, sending somebody this email, being inquisitive about a relationship or about a man or a woman, hoping to engage them, or maybe even engaging them in a brilliant conversation. Princess of Swords can appear aloof. So for some of you Librans, you could be acting aloof to your twin flame, or your twin flame could be giving you this aloof energy when they probably have other burdens to go through. They've identified you maybe in their own way, but they don't quite know what to do with that information. Swords are information, okay? So yeah, definitely tells me that you need to have acknowledge to your own self that, okay, this is how I feel. And by acting aloof or by acting hard to get, it's actually wasting time. So let's see what happens there. Let me know in the comments below, Libra. So blessings are coming your way. I am so amazed to say this. I love this card. It says blessing. It almost reminds me of this Ace of Cups. It's such a blessing. Virgo got this, so now Libra gets blessings. Blessings on a full moon, strawberry full moon. It's beautiful, right? And now let's see, Libra. So in some way your children are probably affecting your love life, or your lover's children. But whatever it is, this is a huge blessing that's coming your way in the twin flame department. Accept it, okay? Embrace it. Now, Scorpio, of course. Lots of people writing to me about the Scorpio red. Yes, I'm developing the pigment, but it's not quite as deep as I like it to be. So I'll keep working on it. For those of you wondering, it's about my vegan makeup range that is soon to be launched, but check out my merch video on YouTube. Scorpio in the twin flame soulmate department. You're intense. Look at that. After all of that, I get judgment, and I got this judgment, I think, for Cancer, I think. I'm not sure. So this is this is the judgment card, rebirth card, Archangel Gabriel, sounding the trumpet at the end of days, and you're now about to resurrect from your coffin, and you are going to be given your judgment. So this is literally a cycle completing in your twin flame department. If it's been tremendously painful, or if you've identified your twin and they haven't, or you guys were together and then you broke up and now it feels really hopeless, don't give up, because this full moon is giving you the promise of a rebirth. I'm so excited, Scorpio, for you. A rebirth. See, the new moon, there is a promise, and this rebirth may just culminate in this new moon cycle that will be coming up in Cancer. So we are going to have this solar eclipse in Cancer sometime in July, 15 days from now. So it'd be fruitful for you to keep an eye open for this 2 weeks to allow this rebirth to take place. Maybe make space for something new, for this rebirth to happen, Scorpio, okay? You have to allow, flow, be. Very good phase, a wedding. Some of you, this promise could be you get a proposal, your guy wants to marry you, girl wants to marry you. It's kind of, some of you, I see children for some of you. That's That's why this might lead to a wedding. But whatever this is, this promise, I see it as child innocence, vulnerability, and ultimately leading to a twin flame union, a wedding. Okay, beautiful. Scorpio, that was amazing, you have to say. Now we have Sag. Oh wow, this is your full moon. So all my love and much blessings to you, Sagittarius. Let's get straight to your twin flame reading for the upcoming week in June 17th to about 25th, 23rd, 24th, 25th, sometime around there. And next Monday, I guess. Let's just keep it like that. I can update on Mondays. The world will be yours. It's a cycle completing. If someone's been traveling, they will come back together. Separation, this is coming back together. This is marriage for some of you. Children for some of you. Living, moving in together for some of you, Sag. This is beautiful. It's harmonious. It's again a major arcana. I'm pulling quite a few major arcanas, people. Okay, so beautiful. I could stare at it the whole day. Okay, now, Sag. So you need to be sure what you're looking for, because things like this so reminds me of the Jupiter-Neptune square in the skies. This could be about illusion. You see a mirage in front of you, you're walking through a desert and you run to it and you think you found water, but you haven't. So it's important to understand the necessity of water when you're walking through a desert, the necessity of survival. So keep looking at the little details, I would say. Little details when it comes to your relationship, when it comes to this cycle concluding, because it will shock you. It's going to be something very beautiful. The world just does not pop up. And you know the cards are alive. They tell you what you need to hear. So, love yourself first, Sag. Yes. I mean, you may put up the show, I love myself, but really love yourself. Accept yourself for everything. Forgive. Now, Capricorn, you are the showstopper. Why? Because you have Saturn, Pluto, and Ketu in your sign. Oh my God, this is the Emperor, the card of Aries. So, some of you, Cappies, are going to connect with an Aries person, soulmate, twin flame. If you already know who I'm talking about, then you're going to read. If you've lost contact, you're suddenly going to just come across each other, and it's going to be quite phenomenal. I think I'm just getting this energy from spirit that it's going to be very, very passionate. And it's going to be nurturing. So ideally the Emperor is a nurturer, something we don't really associate with a king or with an emperor or a lord is a nurturing aspect. But this is the father, you know. So this relationship, twin flame relationship, is going to really be maybe with someone much older than you. Or maybe you're playing the Emperor, and you want to nurture your soulmate or your twin flame, Capricorn. So beautiful. Go out there. What's stopping you? So you need to release your ex, Capricorn. If you keep thinking about that person, this guy did this, that guy walked out, it's not going to happen. Because this is about nurturing and connecting, loving, passion. So keep that in mind. Now, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Your twin flame reading for this upcoming week goes as follows. Okay, Five of Pentacles in reverse. This means that the Five of Pentacles is about feeling abandoned, the hopelessness of existence. It's an existential crisis, if you ask me. But since this is, reverse, I feel that you've been feeling very hopeless about your relationship, Aquarius. That, okay, I don't know where this is going. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how to make sense of it. Where are we headed? I mean, although you're not the person to really settle down and think of tomorrow, but you feel like you wasted a lot of time. Maybe in cultivating something that became toxic. And you regret it, and you feel this existential pain. But this period is going to end. And I can tell you, in terms of relationships, you're very similar to Sagittarius, by the way. There's a connection to, of course. You are ruled by Uranus, but your soul ruler is Jupiter, and Sagittarius soul ruler, exoteric ruler is Jupiter. So you're very Jupiterian, both of you. So watch your breath, Aquarius, and allow be this period of lamentation to pass, of feeling abandoned. If you look at the Five of Pentacles in the Rider and Waite, you have this kind of a lame person with two poor people outside a church that's decorated, may even have food, but they're out in the cold, they're hungry. So it's a bit of an outcast. It's a bit of feeling like I gave it all, but I couldn't connect to my twin flame, or my twin flame just doesn't see the whole picture. Okay, but I think that is finishing. For right now, breathe. There's nothing you can do. Okay, and you definitely feel attracted to someone, okay? Definitely, Aquarius. So allow that attraction to happen, okay? Don't turn away from it because you just had a really disastrous relationship. Now, Pisces, please subscribe, like, comment, and let me know, of course, how you think, what you feel about this twin flame reading. Does it resonate with you? Wow, Pisces, I have the card of Scorpio, dead, but in reverse. So something's up in your love life that needs to end, but you're not letting that end happen. You're not releasing. You're not letting it go, okay? And this is going to ultimately destroy you if you're not careful. New beginnings are coming, but you're not allowing that. Death in reverse. You're not allowing that. You're not embracing that new beginning, Pisces. Why is that? Trust, not just in yourself, but person in front of you, and trust in the universal process. Yes, things have been painful. Yes, things have been problematic, and now with all this Neptune square Jupiter, and Jupiter, Neptune are both your rulers. So there's just so much going on within you, okay? There's so much going on within you, and I mean, for you, this is your 8th house, this full moon. So it's deep, it's profound. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and subscribe. Bye.